So we are going to see the part 2 of this video of implementing of Hello World activity using all life cycles method using Android Studio. So in the last video we have seen that about how to open the Android Studio and stuff, like how to open Android Studio, how to start a project, how to run a project, how to add a device and all. So in this one we will see more about what is an activity and what are the life cycle methods and how to implement them to show the hello world. Okay, so first, coming to what is an activity. An activity is a fundamental component. It represents a single screen with an UI. Like when we come here, this is a single screen. Okay, this single screen will act as a interface between the user and the developer, and the users can use something like that. Like if we open some apps, we can see the first page, right? Like you can consider that as an activity. When you press the button of the app, you will start with an activity. Okay, now coming to life cycle. In relation to it, a life cycle will decide when an activity should run. Okay, the relation between activity and life cycle is activity is like when I come into this tab. Let's take this as an activity. I'm seeing all this text and these buttons and all, and the activity decides on what should be shown when I type it. When I type something, it is shown on the screen, and that is decided by the activity. Okay. Now, thinking of the types of activity, we can see most of the types of activity over here, like an empty activity, basic views activity, bottom navigation views activity. So they are basically like in bottom navigation views we will have a navigation views, and basic views activity you will have a this button in it, and in navigation drawer views activity you will have this navigation bar, something like that, and much more. Okay, now coming to talk about the life cycle methods, let me just mention what and all are there on start. Okay, so when you start the project you will have it, but before that you will have another one called as on create. When an activity is created, this function is called, and when the activity is starting, this function is called and on resume. And each and every time the activity is starting, these on start and on resume will run, and on pause, on stop, on restart, on destroy. Okay, wait a second. So these 7 functions you can say by the name on which time they will run. Like on creating, this lifecycle method will run. On starting the app, this method will run. On resuming the app, like going back and coming into the app again, this on resume will run. On pass is like a pass screen on the app. Like when you pass the app, a screen would come, right, like that. On stop means if you want to like go behind, leave the app and go to another app and search, on stop will occur. And on restart, when you come back to the app after going to some other app, on restart will occur. And on destroy, when you just close the tabs of the app, like if I press the close button here, the whole app will close, right? like that. It will work like that. Okay. So okay, now to implement each and every one in here, I'm going to the Android Studio. I'm closing it because I'm not creating a new project right now. I'm working on the project which I showed yesterday. Okay, so in it actually the things which are needed on the main set are this activity main, like our layout activity main, and this one. Okay, so let me just run it once so that you can see what I am getting. Well, my front end will be dependent on my activity main.xml. Okay, it will run on pixel 9a, and when we see when it is running, you can see it over here. Okay, this is my result. Now we can see, even though we removed 2 lines, this is running fine, and that means these two are the main important content which is needed to run there. Okay, now I am going to, and also about why this method is protected. So when we go to the uh, activity protector, so if we know that protected view, like if we are having it in protector, that means like the subclasses and the classes and the methods inside the class can actually access it, and nothing like not other apps or any other functions, outside functions, can access it. Okay, so in when we are seeing here, not here, sorry, I think here in the Gradle we will be seeing an XML file. Sorry, here app. So it's on this side. Okay, so there is an Android manifest.xml in which we are importing the main activity and we are running it. Okay, so this main activity will be used as a parent class, and it will be inherited and used. Okay, so that the subclasses can access it and no other outside functions can use it. So next we can actually add like protected void on receive, and we are just putting like this. Okay, super dot on receive. Yes, then I am just trying to log it in our catalog. Okay, log dot d. Yes, here we can give a string like lifecycle, it's its tag. Okay, lifecycle, and I'll give another parameter like which will be shown, the message will be shown on the catalog. Which is on resume is called. Okay, I'm going to run this app again, and I have opened logcat here to just see if it's coming. Actually, I actually run it, and here we can see the on resume is called. But to make sure to show it to you, let me log again, even for the on create. Okay, log d, and we will give life cycle, and the message would be on create. On create is called and okay, now I'm going to run it again. So it will take some time. So it has ended and it's starting again. Okay. So here we can see that the two functions like life cycle and on create is called, on resume is called. Okay, now we can try on many more like this. Let me copy paste the same sentences on and try for all of it. Okay, also if you want to show it in the front end, instead of creating a log and checking here, if you want to show it on the front end, you can try to make a toast is like a alert message which will be shown. Okay, let me write how it toast dot make text. Okay, so you can either give just like this, and you can give like the message which you wanted to give on the alert message thing. So actually it is create method, right? So we can give like created the view activity, and there is another one parameter which you need to give, which is toast dot length. So when I type length, you can see like one like long short. So this toast length is just the time for which the alert message or the toast message is going to show. Okay, for now I am going to choose long so that I can show it better. Length short, and after this you will put dot show. Sorry, it shouldn't be in caps. Show. Okay, I'm just creating it for created the activity, and I'm gonna run again. And now instead of showing the log, let me show the app. So we can see that the app is starting, and we can see the created the activity. That's a toast. Okay, we can even give short such what, and now we can run again to see how much time it will take to like show the message and disappear. Created the activity. It is just it came and vanished when we gave short, and when we gave long we had some time to like talk about it. Okay, so that means it stays longer when we give this time as length long. So like this we can give for everything. Now I have mentioned for all the 7 functions: create, resume, start, on stop, on pause, on restart, and on destroy. Now let's run and see the logs, like how it will come. Okay, it has started. When we see the starting, we can see that on create, on start, on resume is being called. Okay, then I'm going to the like home screen, like one second. Okay, I have shown you that on resume, on start, and on create have been shown, and when I go to the home screen, like a second, I came to the home screen, and I'm going to click on it again. So when I went to the home screen and came back, okay, I went to the home screen. So now we can see that on pause and on stop is being called. And when I go into the app again, we can see that restart, start and resume is being called. And when I'm like, mm, yes, let me just, okay, I came to this screen and I'm going to like send it up, like destroy the app now. So once I have destroyed, we can see on stop and on destroy is being called. Okay, so I have shown that create, start and resume are called once the app is starting, and stop and pause are showing when I come to the home screen, and restart is coming when I am going into the app. And when we are restarting, we can see start and resume functions with it too. And then when we like close the app, we can see on destroyed is being called. This is how we can implement all the activity lifecycle methods to create this hello world app. Okay, so let me just sorry, let me just go into the app again, and we'll be able to see created the activity because we toasted it here. Okay, that's all about this. Actually, a good practice, even though this code works fine as it is, a good practice is that to use override this annotation before writing the function. So I'm just going to copy paste it here, and now that I have pasted override annotation for everything, let me restart the app again just to show with or without override it just works fine. So yes, if you want so the things that you can gain from it is you can use log d to see in the back end, and if you want to see it in the front end, you can use toast make text. And in the toast make text, you can choose the timing for which the message stays. It can be length short or length long. And the functions which are shown like while creating the app, we can see on create, on resume and on start all together. And when we are passing the app, we'll see on pass and on stop together. And when we are going into the app again, we can see restart and start and resume together. And when we are like closing the app altogether, we can see destroy. Happy learning.